everyone, in today's video I'm going to talk something really important. I want to share it with you. I want to help you transform your life and be really strong enough, not physically if you want to be strong you can go into the gym, but I'm talking about from inside, how to be strong and how to face anything that comes into your life. It can be challenge, it can be situation, anything. I want to help you to make your life easy and simple to live. So first thing, let me start about who am I. I am a soul. I am a point of light in the center of the forehead. I am a soul, and this is my body. The name of my body is Murti. But who am I? I am a soul. Now this is going to be very confusing, so let me make it very simple. First thing, when I said I am a soul, let me simplify that. We'll take an example. Now, if a person is really not feeling truly like very serious, he's been taken to a hospital. The doctor immediately takes him to the operation theater for operation. Now, once the operation is done, there'll be two things which can happen. First, if the operation is successful, the patient will be moved into the ward. If the operation is unsuccessful, doctor will say, sorry, he or she is no more. We are going to move the dead body out of the operation theater. Now, what has happened? Patient and the dead body, if you go to see, the body is the same. It's not like the doctor has removed the heart, removed the brain, cut the hands, legs. No, it looks the same. But the only thing which is there in the patient and which is not there in the dead body is the soul. When the soul is inside this body, it can do anything. But when the soul leaves the body becomes a dead body. For example, like look at the car. When the car has a driver inside, it can move, go anywhere. But if there's no driver in the car is just like dead. It can't move on its own. Similarly, this body cannot move on its own, but when the soul is inside the body, it sees to the eyes, it hears through the ears, it speaks to the mouth, it uses the brain to think. You have the heartbeat, from the heart you can fall in love, you can feel things. You have your hands to do all the good things. You have your legs to walk, because if you could not walk, then you wouldn't have done anything, isn't it? Because we are blessed that we have like a healthy body. Now this was like an example to explain to you why did I say I'm a soul. Now why before that, I said at the start that my soul is in the center of the forehead. I don't remember, did I say? But if I didn't say it, then I'm saying again, I'm a soul, a point of light in the center of the forehead. Now, why only forehead? I also had these questions. Why should I believe that my soul is in the center of my forehead? Now, let's take take example of different religion practices, what we do. For example, Hindu religion, any functions, we always put a red tilak right in the center of the forehead. We don't put it like at the side, or we don't put it on the nose, cheeks, like on the neck. We always put the red tilak in the center of the forehead. That's how we start doing the puja, everything. Now, in Muslim culture, when you're doing the namaz, during the namaz, you have to always touch the forehead on the floor while you're doing the namaz. Also in Christian culture, whenever you have to do the cross, you always have to touch the forehead. Now it's always, whenever we are worshipping God, we always use our forehead whenever we're doing any prayers, or we're doing any puja, or we are like, doing any prayers, so it's always forehead. Why? Because the soul lies in the center of the forehead. Now, this is all about soul. I hope you all have understood the chapter, Who Am I? I am a soul. I am a point of light in the center of the forehead. Now let's talk about who is God. Now we all say, God belongs to different religion, but actually religion was never created by God. Because if religion was created by God, then why will God send us? Like, why are we born in different religion? You think God is so bad that only one religion is true and the other religion are all false, and God is just sending like those people into the wrong religion? No, we know that the truth is that God never created any religion. In all the religion, it is said in Bhagavad Gita, it said God is light. In Islam, in Quran, Surat An-Nur, verse 24-35, it said God is light of heavens and the earth. In 1 John verse 1:5, it's written that God is light. Even in Taoism, Sikhism, African faith, it's all written God is light. Now if God is light, yes, he's light, he's the ocean of love, he is like ocean of peace, ocean of happiness. He is like, there is no darkness in him. He is the truth, he is good, he's beautiful, he's there's so much. We don't have words to describe God, but in every religion it's written God is light, because he is actually the one who he has created this world, he's brought light in this world, and he's made like a beautiful world, and we are his creation, we are also so beautiful. So who is God? God is a point of light. And it's like different faiths have like God will be found only in a mosque, or temples or church. No, God is above, like higher about, like nobody is above than him. He's higher than everything in this world. He's way higher. Now we can't say God is in a stone, God is in the cow, God is in like that tree. It's like we actually insulting God by saying that, because he never takes birth and he never dies. So God is eternal, he is powerful, he is higher than everybody above. And he had sent messengers in this world to, why he had to send messages in the world? Because the world was so beautiful at the start. Little by little, the world started polluting, and polluting in like the actions. I'm talking about thinking, talking, doing things. So as and when like there was like so much scenes and violence and etc., God had to send his messengers so that he can help people to transform their life, to follow him and be better, to remove all the darkness from our life, remove all the hatred, remove the bad, always remember him, do our prayers, worship him, whichever religion you belong to, always like do always good from the start of the day to the end of the day. Just do so good that you follow every word he's written. It could be the Holy Quran, Holy Bible, Holy Bhagavad Gita. It's written, and all we have to do is just follow. But we actually forgotten, and we have been carried so much in the bad that now for example, if I just say be happy, instantly you'll feel happy. But what if I say just be angry. You'll say like, there's no reason for me to be angry, because being happy, being peaceful, being loved, it's natural. That is what God has created. But we have covered all that with the negative things like hatred, jealousy, things like new fashion of stress, depression, anxiety, and then sex, lust, all that negativity, greed. Now people just want more and more and more. It can be any kind of greed: more money, more land, more houses, more cars, more jewelry. We have actually forgotten, regardless of whichever religion you are, regardless of what you do in your day-to-day life, the spiritual knowledge is basically help me to come more closer to God and to follow everything He says. He wants me to be good. He wants me to start my day. The moment I open my eyes, I have to be thankful to Him for giving me another day to live, for keeping me healthy. Before going to sleep, I have to be thankful for Him, for all the barakat He gave me, the abundance He gave me, all the love He gave me, the way He protected me, the way He saved me from doing something wrong. Such type of things. It's written, every book tells you to be a good person, to do everything good. All we have to do is just remove that blindfold which is there on our eyes and just listen to what we say. Think before we do something, because God just says just give love to others, help these people, have this world as like a beautiful place what I've created. Let people be in peace, help people to be in peace, care for people, love for people, respect people, maintain your dignity, in the sense like don't lose your dignity by doing something wrong. Yes, certain things like prayers, in spiritual we don't say prayers, but we do something called as a Raj Yoga meditation. Like I do something called as a Raj Yoga meditation, but the time is not changed. We have to get up anytime after 2 till 4:45, anytime between that. It depends, because for me the specific time is given between 4 to 4:45, but you can even get up a little early, and then early morning, making sure before the sunrise, getting up, keeping yourself clean, also starting with your day, remembering God, not missing. We also have meditation, the Raj Yoga meditation evening, between 6:30 to 7:30. Then even during the day, anything when you in Brahma Kumaris, the spiritual organization, the World Spiritual University, we anytime before we eat or drink, we always have to remember God. It's similarly done in the Muslim culture. They always say Bismillah before eating. So these are the things you really have to do, so that what you eat is blessed, what you drink is blessed, because only God can bless, nobody else. If you go to a human being, he can't bless. I'm talking about those blessings what we can receive from God. Yes, He can bless by giving you good words, like a blessings of good words and good action, but the person who can really, really, really transform our life is really God. Now, for me, what I've shared with you of who you are and who is God. Now, let's come to the last topic in this video of how can I really take control of anything in my life, having God with me all the time. Now, as you know, God, you can't find God in any like temple, mosque, or church, you know God is always above and He's watching you. Now, if somebody is watching you, what are you going to do? You're going to make sure you're going to have a smile on your face all the time. You're going to make sure your actions are not bad. You're only going to do everything good in your life. And you're going to, like, maybe you can do charity, you can help people, whatever you do. Remember, as I've said in my other videos, you come alone, you go alone. You come with nothing and you go with nothing. Now there's greed, lust, jealousy, stress, depression. It's not given by God to us. It's what we human being has created. What God has created us is with love, peace, affection, care, joy, bliss, and His knowledge of how we have received from all those messengers who has come in this world to actually help us come more closer to God. But we have really, whatever is written in Bhagavad Gita, the Quran, Bible, are we really following it? Are we really even doing what's written? Because God always says, like, to do everything good, right? Now, if you really want to come out of all your problems and stay happy, first thing, remember, you are a soul. Now, the way you give food to your body, the same way you have to give food for your soul. Now, what kind of food can you give to your soul? Now, the food, what I can give to my soul is, first of all, taking the spiritual knowledge of, like, how can I do everything good. Like, you need to have certain things in your life what you need to do daily, like getting up early morning for prayers is one thing. Whether you're doing Raj Yoga meditation or whether you're just doing your normal prayers, getting up early in the morning is a must. You have to get up in the morning, early morning, to remember God. Then after that, if you really want to go back to sleep, you can really go back to sleep, or you want to do anything else, you can do. You can open your Quran or Bible or Bhagavad Gita. You can read what God is trying to tell you, if you really want your day to be, like, really blessed. Now, why did I say read? We are creation of God. World is created by God. God already knows what's going to happen in your life today. Now, opening that holy book and reading, God is going to help you to read only that part which is going to help you in today's day, of maybe any problem you have to face. God is going to make you ready. So once you've done your prayers, you can open your book, read it, read the Quran, read the Bible, or read the Bhagavad Gita, or listen to the World Spiritual University. We have this daily message called Mulli, which is really of 4 pages, and in that it tells everything very clearly. It gives you blessings, it gives you, like, all the information which is needed, like the food for the soul, and it really helps you to transform your life. Because remember, you have this book or whatever it is, not necessarily everything you need it for that day. You just need that one particular thing, and if you're really listening with attention, that one particular sentence will touch you so deeply that you will know, I can use this with whatever problem comes in my day. That's the reason reading the holy book is very, very important every single day, so that you can face your life. You can face the challenges, the situation, the problems. Now, the second thing is, we did the morning prayers, we read the book. Now, when you're actually doing, are you really even grateful for what you already have? For example, are you grateful for your health? Are you grateful that you have a home to stay, you have food to eat, like you are so healthy that you can do so much of work in the entire day. People work 12 hours, 15 hours. Are you even grateful? For where are you getting this energy? Because you're a creation of God and you have the capacity to do it. You should be thankful for the person who's created you. So you have to be so thankful for all the barakat in your life. It can be anything, barakat of, like, in all the areas, like love, peace, money, etc. Are you grateful? How much are you grateful? Do you really even feel that you have enough, or do you really feel you always see the other side, that you don't have this and you don't have that, and I feel empty and I feel lonely? Why? At the end, you're a soul, you're a point of light in this body. God has already created you in a very beautiful way. Why you have to feel yourself like, lonely, depressed, stressed? For what? What are you? Is any book tells you you have to be stressed, you have to be depressed, you have to be alone? No. You know what? Feel God's presence in your life. Think He's watching me. He knows I'm in problem. He's gonna come and help me. And I read the book in the morning. It's told me in the book to do this. Just do what He's told you. Do exactly what God, or maybe Allah, or maybe Bhagwan, whatever you say, whatever, in whichever form you remember Him, whatever is written in His book, follow it. And you see, He'll always be there. You won't even feel lonely or empty, because you're already connected. Morning, like, you've already connected to Him. Then you have read what He has told you, and like, the entire day, He's above watching us. He's watching me. I need to do now, like, karma. You do anything bad, bad will come back to you. You do anything good, good comes back to you. Now He's given you this eyes. Not necessary you have to see only bad. Now because you see bad, only bad will happen. It could be bad, could be a sad movie or a violence movie, or like, movie which is not even allowing you to learn, but it's full negativity. You see that, and it will happen in your life, because the way we think, that is what we become, and that is what our life becomes. We are the creator of our own life. So with this eyes, God has given you to see good things. Now if you're looking at the bad things, can God really help you? Mind, God has given you to think good. Now if you're going to have evil thoughts in your mind, and you're going to be an evil person with your own wish, you can't bend the circumstance or the situation in front of you. God has given you the power to think what is right and wrong. And if you become bad with your own wish, you become evil with your own wish, you can't expect God to really come and help you. Can you really expect? Because He's already written in the book which way to follow. Just follow that way. Just don't do anything of your own. Just follow what God has written. Simple. Life is going to be really easy. Now with your hands, you can either hit someone, or you can actually raise this hand to help someone. And if I help someone, karma, it will come back to me. Good will come back to me. But if I try to hurt someone or kill someone or stab someone, bad will come back to me. Karma will come back to me one day, isn't it? So what we do, we will get back. Because don't forget, karma is like a book. What we do gets logged into that book of karma. So if you have done good, good will come to you. If you have done bad, bad will come to you. Now you can't do yes, it is saying in certain religion that you fast, and you go to some holy space, you fast, and if you go into a holy place, your sins will be forgiven. Now you need to understand what is that meaning behind it. If you are a bad person and you have fast, and you have really done, when you're actually fasting, what you're doing is you are staying in the remembrance of God, and if you are really become a better person, and you have like now started doing only good in your life, yes, your sins, whatever karma you have done, the bad, the good will, like, destroy the negative. So the negative is going to get cleared off from your karma book, and the good is going to come on it, and yes, good will happen. So God doesn't forgive, he only, I'm saying God forgives. Yes, he is like, he forgives, but what I'm saying is, my meaning is what, the way he forgives you is by following what he is said. So as long as you follow what God has told you, yes, he is going to forgive you. But doesn't mean like, you kill like a lot of people and say Allah is going to forgive you. No, until unless you don't become a good person, until unless you don't clear your book or karma, until unless you don't do as much as good as like, if you have done like 10% bad, you need to do 90% good. If you have done 100% bad, you have to do 10 times more good in order to clear your karmic book, because that is how God is going to forgive you. Because if you're not become a better person, you're not praying, you're not remembering God, you're not following what is written in the book, you can't expect him to forgive you. Just by fasting for the name of fasting doesn't help. You fast for a certain time, and then if you become like, bad again, God is not going to forgive you, because you're not doing exactly what he's telling you to do, because you're again creating your karmic accounts, and then bad is going to come. Then you can't say God didn't forgive you. Yes, you were doing bad, you realized you were doing bad, then you changed, you started praying, you started reading the book, the holy book, and you started walking on the path what God has shown. Yes, he is going to love you for what you're doing, and then he's going to guide you, lead you into more happiness, more goodness, more peace, and everything beautiful. Barakat will come into your life. But if you're just going to do that fasting and go to the holy place just to worship or wipe your sins off, it doesn't happen like that, because remember, the karmic book is still there. In order to clear that bad, you have to do 10 times more. Do charity, help people, become better person. The moment you become the better person, that's it. All the problems in your life will go away. And you won't be depressed, stressed, or feel lonely, because you know who you are now. You know who is God, and you know how to really make your life beautiful by just praying, making sure reading the holy book every single day, and using it in your life. What you read in the holy book, you have to use it in your day, every day, so that you transform your life, because no other book in the world is going to teach you what is written in the holy book. What is written in Quran, if you follow that, it will transform your life. What is written in Bible, if you follow that, you will transform your life. What's written in Bhagavad Gita, if you follow that, it will transform your life. And you also need to have spiritual knowledge of what I've shared. Spiritual knowledge, break down all this little thing. Spiritual knowledge is not like, converting into any religion. This World Spiritual University Brahma Kumaris is not going to convert you in any religion. Why I mention Brahma Kumaris? Because that is the university which I have like taken my spiritual knowledge. I have learned Raja Yoga meditation, and it has really brought me more closer to God. So following your religion, doing the prayers, reading the book is important, very important, but even spiritual knowledge is important too, because it helps you understand how to really transform your life, really making it beautiful. So I will say, just keep doing what I have told. I hope whatever I've shared with you has helped you. If you have any comments. So if you have anything to say, you can leave your comments. If you have liked the video, you can share this knowledge with any of your friends or family members and help others to transform your life. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will be coming with more videos on like different topics which can really help you transform yourself and become a better person. Till then, bye bye.